Hello Cancer and welcome to your Astroflower reading for the week going from the 23rd to the 29th of October. There seems to be here, there's something that's come in it seems to have rocked your boat, but in a good way, I think. It's made you to in your emotional side, in your relationship side, it seems to be something that's starting off a whole new cycle for you, really, basically. And I think it's all to do with an understanding from yourself, about yourself, really, more than anything else. On your financial side, keeping your head down, keeping your eye on the goal, planning these things, manifesting these things. These are really nice energies coming through for you. It might have been a little bit unclear from you in the past, but whatever it is, this is a whole new cycle for you coming out. This is also the week where we've got the lunar eclipse as well, which is connecting the crown chakra and the heart chakra. You'll see more of that on CYMATIC TV, the channel that's all about energy, linked in the description below. But yes, there is a lot going on here. Let's just see what's going. Overall energies. At the moment, you've got the King of Cups. So it's all about plain sailing. I think the overall energy is trying to keep you on an even keel, because there's so much going on here that it could really knock you off your direction, off your route, really, more than anything else. Your karmic path here is to use the natural things that are around you as you go through life and you connect with other people. There's going to be things that are going to naturally just come to a stop. And it's almost going to be like, it's coincidences and so forth that is around you, which is helping this to stop you from deviating from where you should be going. Stop you from thinking too much, possibly. Too much barriers maybe that you're putting up in to stop yourself from falling in love. Too many fears about the past and stuff like that. The universe is trying to bring in this healing aspect, this recuperation, this re-centralizing of yourself, this good energy where you start feeling good about your position and where you are in the world at the moment in regards to your relationships. And what seems to be coming to the past here is that there is obviously connections that you've made in the recent past with certain people, I think, that is worth investigating. And I think you might well be the one holding yourself back rather than allowing it to happen. It should be making you, I think the conversation that is inside you saying, let's do it, let's go, let's really live the dream and live the beautiful buoyant energy. I think that's the thing that's the conversation that's coming through you. And if it is coming through you, I would listen to that a lot more. It will allow these natural boundaries to come into place without you having to think about it. And this will give you that respite that the universe is trying to bring into you. And it is that whole feeling of that, yeah, this is going good sensation that's coming for you. And what is this going to build out at the end of it? A death and rebirth moment. So it's a rejuvenation of yourself. This whole sensation of, yes, I'm winning at life. And people are noticing it around you, I think, more than anything else. And getting a lot more attention. And sometimes that more attention can build those healthy boundaries in a detrimental way as much as in a good way. The detrimental way is if we start putting in boundaries according to what we've lived before, because it doesn't mean what you're going to live in the future. These healthy boundaries are coming into place. So like let's say you're in a cafe, you're talking to someone and someone else comes in and takes the attention off that person that you don't want to talk to. So, and they take that person away from you. And that's those healthy boundaries that allow them to happen. I think learning to, through your relationships, learning to allow those healthy boundaries to come to the surface that actually protect you rather than contain you or restrict you from where you should be going. On your financial side, this is where we got the Hermit card here. The Hermit has done. I think you've seen all sides of the situation. So running a business, there's the side of making money, getting success and everything like that. There's also the hard work. There's also some parts of the avenues of the business which could be failures and stuff like that. So you know every aspect about it all now, and it's giving you this much clearer vision, a defined vision at the moment within your karmic path. So following the coincidences and following your karmic path of knowing what you should be doing is like following that star card, basically. The universe here is bringing in the possibilities for you to manifest that. It's collecting all the elements together, all the possibilities that is within your career path and your business and so forth. So you've got everything at your disposal in order to create and manifest what you so desire. From the past, this is where there was a bit of unclarity, an unclear something that's unclear. It wasn't as clean cut as you thought it would be. And this could be to do with, it could be to do with projects. This might be to do with sort of buying a house, selling a house and that sort of thing, or creating a YouTube channel or starting a whole new sort of career and stuff like that. In the past, it wasn't totally clear, and it sort of made you delve deep within inside you. And I think that sort of plays into that sort of aspect where you learn the different sides of the situation. So when you know the different sides of the situations, you know which sides you need to push on and which sides you need to sort of hold back on. And this inside you is creating that new cycle. And this ties in with that six of wands on the far side. This is going to be a beautiful new cycle for you by the looks of things, because it's going to breed into you some really positive gains, but also security through understanding of how things work. And I think that ties into what we're talking here. And the universe is trying to help you to learn how to manifest what you so need, because that is the new cycle that's really coming out on your financial side. Absolutely amazing, really. Very good for you as you go forward. A lot of security and success, but the universe is trying to encourage that within you. Okay, we're going to do a bit of clarifications now with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to be part of the competition, because we do give away a free reading each week. This week you need to reply, or you need to comment on the fire signs which come out on Saturday, and you need to put competition, your name and your star sign, and you will be drawn out of the Astroflower. If you want to see how that happens, there is the competition video, the result of the competition video on our channel, so you can see all of how that sort of happens. Be lovely to see you. There's loads of links in the description below. Thank you very much for all the support, by the way, that you give this channel. Absolutely lovely. King of Cups. Yeah, I think this is the King of Cups is that sort of getting to know yourself, getting to know yourself according to your passions as well. Allowing your passions to serve you rather than detract you from where you're going, basically. And this will take a little bit of discernment with the energy around you. The moment you push too much on something, so you get too sort of passionate and too carried away with something, I think the overall energy will just take the wind out of your sails a little bit. And don't look at it as if, like, the energy is being negative to me and everything like that. Look at it more of a way of sort of like the energy is trying to keep you on the road that you should be going down, because there is a beautiful situation going on here. Yeah, as I said before, I'm a little bit concerned about these healthy boundaries are actually stopping you from progressing. It's you might be putting up the boundaries that are stopping you from falling in love. And love is never perfect. It's never the easiest and smoothest of roads, as we all know. But it shouldn't stop you from just joining in and falling in love, basically. The universe here is bringing you in this healing section here, and I think it's also trying to reiterate that what we just said on this section here, and the way it's trying to reiterate it is saying, look, you need healing from your weak points, and you seem to be, it's sort of saying you need to stop concentrating on the sides that are bringing you down more than anything else. and you should be lifting your head up and engaging with your passions with the people a lot more, you know, engaging with this love that is around you, basically. With the lovers, this is really nice. With the lovers, you get the Hierophant cards. Now, this is all about sort of knowing the steps that you need to take in order to get to that star, which you are carrying on your sort of on your financial side. But it's also about a marriage card. It's also about learning and understanding. And I think you learn a lot about yourself. You've learned a lot about sort of, you know, what other people or how other people make you tick and make you feel good. And I would encourage that to sort of flow through you. I would follow that more than anything else. I wouldn't be scared if I was you, Cancer, about where you're going at the moment. This attention that you are getting, that you are feeling happy about, you've got to see it in a different way. I think you've got to. There's sometimes attention and that is very beneficial, obviously, but there is also sometimes attention which can be a little bit too much. And I think here is learning how to use or how to engage in the attentions of the ones that are around you, the people that are around you, the relationships that are around you that are making you feel a lot better about yourself and about life and what have you. With the Death card, you get the Ten of Wands. Yes, I think it's a case of this is what you're learning in order to let go of a lot of things. So then with the Death and Rebirth card, you are starting a whole new cycle where you're letting go of a lot of baggage that you've been carrying in the past, basically. And it's going to free you up. It's going to make you feel so much better. I really wouldn't worry about relationships hurting you and things like that, because I think that's what's holding you back from your ultimate sort of feeling and sensation of being at one with the people that are around you. Wheel of Fortune on the Hermit card here. Okay, so you've learned a lot here. As I say, you've learned every aspect, all the other different sides of running a business, following a career path, starting a project and so forth. And because you're now starting to apply this and understanding the shortfallings of life, not necessarily the shortfallings of yourself, but shortfallings of life, so it actually plays into your advantage, so you know when to push and when not to push about life. The Magician card, yes, you've got all the elements, and I think it's just a case of actually connecting and networking in a very joyous way and with other people. There's obviously connecting with other people is going to bring you the benefits, is going to help you to manifest what you so desire in life, in regards to your projects, your business, and so forth. So if you get coincidences coming up, sort of where you're kind of going, oh wow, I was just thinking about that as a side of my business, and you know, you have part of it that I need in my business. So this is a good connection for you and for me. And it'll help you to manifest your success more than anything. What's this Moon all about? Where's it connecting to the past? Yeah, I think basically what you've learned in the past, and this is where it's been beneficial for you to see every single side. You have exposed within you in the past the shadow side of business through this card here, the shadow side and the good side of business, and you've done this by exposing lots of different things, and this is what this is all about. There's lots of different tea cakes, but she's concentrating on one tea cake at the moment. Tea light, is it tea cake? Oh blimey, a tea light, candle. So she's concentrating on one thing at a time. So she doesn't. And she's learned a lot in that whole process, and it's a very magical process. It's almost knowing how to cultivate your clients for your shop or for your cafe or for whatever you're doing in life, within your business or your job or even your career and so forth. You've understood how to sort of motivate life in order to get there. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. You've got some really good cards here, Cancer. Look at that. happiness after difficulty. This is the new cycle, and I think you feel it within you. I think it's like a vibration that's constantly flowing through you at the moment. You've really got into a stage now where you can see the benefits of the work that you've done in the past. And now you're starting to apply it, and it's making you feel a lot more comfortable. It's making the energy as well flow a lot more easier in your life. Once you start realizing that actually, even within your workspace, you should be enjoying this. And I think this is where you've started to see both the shadow side and the light side, and you're starting to kind of go, now I'm going to push on the happy side of life. And then you get the King of Cups with the King of Pentacles. So you got the King of Cups twice now, and they come out at the top. That is emotional and material security within your business and your projects and so forth. Absolutely amazing. Cancer, really, really good reading for you. This is a week to let yourself go on your emotional side and your relationship side. Just jump in. Jump in the deep end if I was you. You will be naturally protected. And on your financial side is you know how things work for you within your job, your business and what have you. You should be able to see that clearly now. And now is a time to steadily but surely putting one foot in front of the other and turning it into success within your life. And it starts this week by the looks of things. So there you go, Cancer. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, we will be doing a collective on Wednesday next week. And then we should be doing a live on the 29th of October. That's Sunday, where you can ask questions and we will pull some cards on it. It'd be great to meet everybody on the live, basically. I think it'd be great fun. So yeah, don't forget about that as well. You're going to need to subscribe and click that bell in order to get these sort of notifications. I'll see you there. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.